Welcome to The Dave Show. I'm Dave. Today I'm here to talk to you about this new little security camera from Vimtag. It's the Vimtag Cam G3. Now this is an indoor and outdoor camera that shoots in 1080p quality. Let's see, it's got night vision. There's really not much to the box here. Functional statements, day and night. I'm going to go over a lot of this stuff here. Two-way audio, motion human detection, ready for weather, and it works with Alexa. So if you had that kind of a home automated system, this will work along with it. Now, the company did send me this product for review to unbox and show you how it works and everything. So just a little disclaimer on that. Let's take a look and see what's inside the box. Okay, here's everything that you get in the package. You do get a little manual, which is nice, and it's pretty simple and clear to understand. I'm going to talk to you more about that in just a minute. You do get your little camera here, and it does have some adjustments, so you can get it really small and flat like this, or you can do a little bendy and get this up to where you want to. And when you do that, it exposes a little hole that you can mount it to. And there's some screws, a couple wall anchors and screws you can use. Or you can use this tape. It's a little sticky tape that goes on to the bottom, and you can mount this and stick it up to a wall, a ceiling, or whatever. It's very lightweight. You just stick it where you want to, and you get it in the angle that you need, and you are good to go there. And this here has a little kind of a rubber grommet. This is for indoors or outdoors, so this will be good in case if it rains and whatnot. But you also get your power brick here, and then your power cable, which is about 6 feet long. Now the end here is one of the little micro USBs. It's not USB-C, so you do have to make sure that you're putting this in the right direction. And once you do, it just goes in and sets all in there nice and deep and protected. So this is a nice little silicone sleeve to protect it for waterproofing. You do that and you plug it in here and you're good to go. Again, this is a power brick does come with it, which is nice. Cable's about 6 feet long, so you do need to get it within 6 feet of a power outlet, or you might have to get an extension just in case if that's where you want to do. Now the camera itself is nice because it's a 1080. It has the night vision on it, so it's got the UV lights on it, or the infrared lights, as well as other ones. So I'm going to show you that here. We're going to hook this all up to the system with the app. There is an app that you need to download on a cell phone to use it. So I'm going to talk about and go over that next. Okay, in the manual itself, there is a little scan code that you scan with your cell phone that will take you to the app to download the app. That part I did already here, and I have it downloaded on the phone, so I just tap that to upload it. And I already have this added to the app, but there's a little plus button here that you press to add it. So once you plug in the camera, you're going to hear some tones here in a minute. But once you download the app, now you do have to log in, so you got to put your email address in and build yourself a little login to that. But once you do that, you come in here, you hit the plus button, you hit the outdoor camera part of it, because that's which one this is. You plug it in and power it on, which it should be now. Hit that. Now, you have to make sure your authorization, so if your phone pops up with, can I use your phone, your camera, then you hit yes. And then you're going to scan this little code on the camera. It's pretty simple. Oh, there we go.
Power on successfully.
Power on successfully. It goes through this kind of thing here, and give it a device a name if you want to put it in a name. We'll just do, say, kitchen. This is the security camera. This is the one how I set up already anyway. So once it's in there, now you do have to log in to your Wi-Fi system. Now it wants you to do a security password situation here for the camera. I'm going to skip that. You do have to log into your Wi-Fi system and have access to that. It's only the 2.4 gigahertz. You cannot use the 5 gigahertz system, so you want to make sure you are there doing that. Ready to go. But now you can see there's the camera here. There's me. Hi, how are you? I'm Dave. And there's a lot of little settings. There's a video settings, camera settings, audio. If you press that and hold it, it gives you you get two-way communication. So it has a speaker and a microphone, so you can see and hear what's going on in front of the camera if there's anybody around. This is for recording, and there's an alarm here. I'm turning the sound down because you get an echo, obviously, but this little button here lets you change. You can go auto, which will auto do the brightness and contrast and saturation and sharpness of what, depending on the light factor that you have, your daytime, your nighttime. So that just turned on nighttime there, so you have the infrared. But we're going to do auto for now. If you just keep it on auto, again, you have a lot of information you can change on it, which is really cool. Your HD settings, you can do HD, standard, smooth, or auto. This button here lets you go large, so now you can see the camera again in long ways like that. And I'm going to just take the camera and kind of point it in. This is my studio. Of course, there's lights and cameras and things like that. It's an office. It's a studio. You can see how it automatically dimmed the light because I have bright lights here on the studio, and so it automatically adjusts for that. Now, I'm going to turn the studio lights off, and we're going to see what happens. So let me do that next. Okay, studio lights are completely off. I do have some colored lights behind me, so it's picking that up. I'm going to turn this around the other direction. And there you go. It clicks into night mode because it's dark the way it's facing now. It's super dark. And you have the infrared light going on. And so now you basically can see in the dark. It could be completely, totally dark in here. And you can see. So if this is outdoors or inside, if you want to set it up as a baby cam, you can do that as well. So when it's perfectly dark in the room, in the baby's room, you can see everything that's going on. It's super good, super clear, good quality on there. So now let me turn this back on. I'm going to turn the lights back on. Now, as a security camera, you want to be able to get to the footage. So there's a couple ways you can do it. They do have an online cloud service available, but also just right here, this little flappy here is for an SD card. So you can put an SD card in there and record video onto here, but you can also record video on your app. So if you have that app open, you can hit that record button for video and it'll record right to your cell phone. So there's several different ways you can record video, and that's a little reset button there. But it's a nice little compact security camera if you need something for indoors or outdoors, or a baby cam or a pet cam, things like that. This one is pretty nice, and maybe you should give this one a try.